I hope you understood now how to write the function and how to call it. Let's write one function, guys. Okay, write a function to check the entered number is Armstrong or not. Okay, let's write that. Entered number is Armstrong or not. Let me write this function. Write a Python code, write a function which checks entered number is Armstrong or not. Okay, so let us write that. F, whatever the function you have written, whatever the code you have written earlier, you have to write that in the function, guys. That's it. That's it. Okay, so let's write that. Def, let's give the function name Armstrong, for example. Okay, in that let's define the parameter afterward. Okay, so you remember, guys, the code for Armstrong. You remember the code for Armstrong? Okay, Ajay, please go ahead if you want to do some announcement.
Okay, thank you so much, Amit sir.
Yeah.
Uh, good evening, everyone. Am I audible to you? Please acknowledge in chat box.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. You people might have received an email from my email ID for the daylight saving changes in a time of the USA, Canada, and UK. Okay. Okay. Reason is that from 12 March 2023, USA going to be changed their time zone because of daylight saving issue. It'll be like a 1 hour extra, 1 hour jump from the exact time of the region. So they need to check the timings in LMS portal that is already I been changed. They need to join the session according to that so that they'll be join the session within a time. So make sure students from the USA, Canada, and UK join the session according to LMS portal timings. Okay. If you find any confusion and difficulty in that, please, you have my email ID. Just reply me on the same email that I have shared with you so that I can help you in that. If somebody has confusion, so they need to take care that they have to check with me for the timings for 1 hour prior of their live session. Okay. Okay. For the Indian subcontinent, Middle East and Southeast Asia region, their timing will remain same. So there will be no change in that. So yeah, it will be same 7:30 p.m. IST for the Indian subcontinent. Okay. The timing going to be jump for only USA, Canada, and UK students. So they need to check their timings in the LMS portal. Okay. Thank you so much, Amit sir.
Hello. Ajay?
Yeah, no problem.
Hello. I think he left, right?
Ajay, are you there?
Actually, in the email, he mentioned that time is 5 p.m. for UAE. But I
So
need
Ruby, I
MST.
think you are not audible clearly.
Okay. I will drop him email.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Please go ahead and do that.
Can we start?
Yeah, we can. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you so much. So here we need to check this number is, the Armstrong or not. That's why the input will be num, right? So let us assign this num to the temp variable. Temp is equal to num. You remember this logic, guys, right? Then for Armstrong, we need to, um, we need to do sum and then cube. So we need some variable also. Let's define that some variable, and then let's go ahead and write down while num is not equal to 0. Then what we will be doing, guys? Digit is equal to what? Num mod 10. Then sum is equal to sum plus digit raised to 3. Then num equal to num mod 10. Okay, and at the end what we are doing, guys, inside the function itself, if sum equal to what? I think it's a temp. We can write anything, but it's a temp. Then print this is the function, guys. Okay, now let us call this function. How we're going to call function Armstrong number, then let's pass 121. Can you see?
Num is equal to num divided by 10, not mod by 10.
Where okay, yeah, that's why it is going in infinite loop, I think. Let us execute this again. Oh, I'm not sure. Just check with your end, guys. Let me just restart the kernel. Yeah, it's saying not. Okay, now let's execute this. 153. Let me just remove this, and yeah, it is Armstrong. So this is how, like, we have just copy pasted our code inside the function. You see the indentation, right? This is the indentation, like, for this particular code. Normally we should write like this. Normal function would be like this. Let me just write down the normal thing, normal code. Okay, this is what the normal code is. But if we are using function, then we need to just write it in a proper way, using, like, by taking care of indentation here. That's it. I believe, like, everyone is getting this, like how we're going to write and all these things. Any question in this? You
Sir,
understood,
please
guys?
scroll down. Scroll down, please.
Okay.
it means Amit, def function is a function which is not a internal comma that we say
This def is keyword, it's not a function.
to create as another function.
Yeah, it's a keyword. Okay, that
Hmm.
indicates like we are starting a new function definition.
Which is not inbuilt function.
Def is not an
No,
inbuilt
no.
function.
To create a new.
Yeah, yeah, you are right. So def is a keyword that indicates like we are starting a new user defined function. Okay, like this. And then we are writing the code here for that. It's just
Sir,
an keyword. Yeah.
sir, I'm not understanding this. Why temp equal to num and sum equal to zero? These two things.
Can you just go and check the previous videos, Sina? Because we already discussed all this logic in the previous classes. You remember Armstrong, palindrome, reverse, and everything. We spend more time on that. I think 2 lectures to understand this code. I'm assuming like you are aware with all this logic. That's why I'm just, it is not possible for me to explain the logic again and again in every session. The same logic. Yeah. Here, why we are doing sum that you are getting right. Why we are taking sum is equal to 0. This we have discussed in the today's session only.
Yeah.
Because we are
But
adding garbage and all, that's why we are getting another result, so we need to do the sum. But here, what is Armstrong number is when we cube it, right?
yes.
When we cube it and then sum it and then we check the result with the original number.
Okay.
So here we are doing some operations here and we are losing original number is in num, right? And we are losing that
Hmm.
original number. So how we are going to compare the this result with the original number? It is not possible for us because due to code it is changing, right? So we are preserving original number into another variable also in the temp. So temp is also contain the original number and num is also contain the original number. So again, like while doing the operation, num is going to change, but temp will not change. That's why temp contains our original number. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes, Obina, we can call this function as like this. Print, you can call this function anywhere. Okay, worries. Now, but here you can see the two outputs. Why there are two outputs? Because by default function returns none. Okay, by default function returns none. So here tell me, in this function anything is written by us, guys? Anything is returned by us? Can you see any value returned by us using return keyword? No. And that's why default value it has returned, that is none. That's why, okay, it is printing none here. So don't worry about this return and all. We'll see that in the next class, right? Return statement, different parameters of the function and everything. But for now, just call this function like this. In the next class, we'll clear everything. Okay. All right, guys. Let me just upload all these things on the portal. Just give me a confirmation whether you can see all these things. till the time, like if you have any question, any doubt, you can put in the chat, guys. Check your portal, guys. So Sena, it checks like whether the given string is contains digit or not. Okay, I am sharing assignment 2 solution, guys, like few function solutions, few question solutions. Check the for that. I have pasted that file in the chat. Yeah, Shweta, can you put down your code in the chat? I can check that. Yes, Deepak will do that in the next class, definitely. Shweta, you're doing like you're pasting your code in the chat. Each digit gives us, whether the string contains digits or not, Sena. Okay, it returns true or false. It if it contains digit, then it returns true. Otherwise, it returns false. Okay, thank you so much, everyone, for joining. See you in the next class.